everybody.
And
I'm
so it
Andrea
begins.
Welcome to the pre-show.
Let's go. No intro. We are going live. 30 more minutes till the press
Oh,
conference.
most certainly. You guys, this is an amazing
And we got our hat on.
game
Let's
festival.
go.
There are games
Let's
for
go.
every genre, every age.
Andrea
group,
Renee. She usually does Sony
got
stuff.
all kinds of free
All right.
stuff.
There's all kinds of stuff.
I'm going to
There's
try to
not
talk
even
as little as
games.
possible.
There's trivia, there's
But let's go.
prizes, there's a ball pit.
There's a ball pit.
What? Yep, that's happening here at EA Play, so you can go in.
The press conference starts in 30 minutes. There's the countdown. But let's see.
If you come to EA Play.
Wow, there are
Hey.
literally thousands of people
Hey.
standing outside right
Hey,
now. But Jose,
we are
you said this was your
ready.
Third.
play.
I've been to them all. Back in my
Oh,
day,
they have an EA
first
Play
EA Play was
after.
held on the Old West.
That's cool.
And there was games.
What's
that
up,
people
everybody?
rolled out in
What's
horse
up,
and carriage.
KT?
No, I'm just kidding. That didn't happen at all. But no, as I said, it's safe to say that this is the biggest EA Play. There's so many games a lot of people are excited
All
to
right.
hear about. There's not only just the games, as I mentioned, there's 100 hours of streaming going on from a lounge
Wow.
somewhere that I haven't been invited to.
What's up,
Jose, I gotta
Rosalina?
interrupt you.
Venomous.
Do you hear
What's
this
up, everybody
amazing
coming
echo
into the
that's
stream?
happening since we're on that giant screen back there?
E3.
I love the sound of my voice.
He likes the
was
sound of his voice.
Good. So I couldn't resist.
What's up,
Just the
everybody?
story you were
What's
telling
up,
about
Random?
being in the old West.
What's
It
up,
can be
KT?
It's a captivating event. You
Ronnie?
know? Like, this is your first
CS.
hosting.
I know.
You're welcome to the
Denizes.
family.
I know, right?
You're hosting EA
CEO after CEO after CEO.
I
That's why they
have
need to do it like
seen so
Nintendo,
many
man.
amazing
Just
developers
games. We
who
just
are
want to see
super excited
games,
to show
bruh.
off their games on stage
We just want to see
and test a little
games,
bit.
bruh.
You sometimes forget just
Bruh.
how
Put respect on my game name.
international a company EA is, because I've been telling them all break a leg, and they all giving me these
Let's
looks
go.
like, wait, what? And I'm like, oh
would
no,
you
no,
wish
it's a theater thing, maybe. Oh, sorry,
Hey,
I don't
what's
actually
up?
wanna
What's
say
up,
it.
everybody
It's not
coming into the
that.
It's not
stream?
just the developers that are international.
Let's give the
It's
stream
fans
a thumbs
that
up.
literally
Let's
come
get the
from
stream
all over
over
the world to check out
200
the
likes.
games that
We're
they're
gonna go
showing
for
here at EA
200
Play.
likes
Maybe
this
even get a
stream.
chance to play some
Let's
of the
do
games
it.
that they've been waiting to play.
Let's do it.
Jose, I'm so glad you brought that up, because I have
We
a
live,
fan
boys.
that I'm going to talk to, so I'm going to send you inside the fan fest.
I'm going inside.
You go.
I'm gone.
I'll check in with you in a little
Okay,
bit.
good luck. It's hot
All
out.
right, you guys. So, like
Andrea
I mentioned,
Renee.
we've got tons of people who have been lined up here.
What
in
up,
Hollywood,
girl?
Sweating outside.
What
in
up,
the sun.
girl?
And we're going to talk to a couple of them. First up, we've got this very tall gentleman. Hey there, what's your name?
He's expert from the Dynasty.
Expert from the Dynasty. That is a fancy
EA's.
game tag you have there. So what's the deal with this belt?
EA's.
So in my Madden League,
Press
when you win
conference
a
is a nutshell.
championship, you got to show off your championship.
Okay.
So I got the belt, so everybody knows I'm the champ.
All right, so he's got the belt, so that means you're obviously here to
Bro,
play Madden. Is
dudes
there a
take
particular part
Madden
of the game you're
seriously,
looking
bro.
forward
I used to
find
be
out
just
most?
like that dude,
I'm
taking
a
Madden
CFM
serious.
guy, so I can't wait to see what they did with the gameplay for CFM. But, of course, I love MUT too, so I know it's going to be an exciting year for Madden 19. I can't wait.
We've got some surprises in the show. We'll have a great time at FanFest this weekend, and we'll check in with you a little bit.
Dude got a title
All
belt
right, so we
on.
got some more people
He
here.
said,
hey
"Put
guys,
respect on my
how's it
name,
going?
bro."
What's your name?
I'm Josh, aka
CSGO asks, what E3 is this? It's in the
So
title,
Josh,
bro.
I see you're wearing a Titanfall 2 shirt
the
here. Are
title.
you a big Respawn fan?
It's in
Yeah,
the title.
I'm a big fan of them. I mean, the first and second game, especially the second
Not a
game.
fan of Titanfall.
I mean,
I'm telling you,
they
bro.
were just incredible.
My
you know,
J
the
is
campaign
just
for
all
the second
falling
one
off.
was this
I'm
side.
really
It hit you in the
tuning
gut, you
in
know?
Oh, absolutely.
For a
and
Madden
you also have
Switch
a dice
announcement.
lanyard on there. What's that about?
I got this in Dice Sweden. I won that.
I want
that,
a Madden
that
Switch.
sweepstakes about 2 years
Yeah, I
ago.
never get notified.
with
Even with the
Monster,
bell,
and
all the
I gotta go
notification
5
didn't
days,
go out.
Outspins, paid trip,
I don't know
and
why,
Dice
Chris.
treated
I don't
us
know why
like-
my notifications
like better
don't
than
go out, bro.
Rockstar, you know?
I mean,
That's
that
how
sounds awesome. I didn't
YouTube
I
roll,
don't get to go
bro.
do that.
I mean, they said like it was like super exclusive, and we felt really good that they let us in. You know.
That's how YouTube be
I mean,
rolling, bro.
I can't wait to see them. Like, I'm gonna be playing Battlefield 5 today.
So this is the
and just to
pre-game
see the familiar
show?
faces is just gonna like, it's just awesome. You know. I'm really glad I'm here. You know.
Well, I think you're going to love what
He's
they
nervous.
are showing in
He's
the press
camera
conference.
shy.
So I'm going to let you go in and enjoy the Fan Fest and have a great weekend, man.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
All right, we got a couple more here for you guys. Look at you two in your matching jerseys. What are your names?
Hi, my name is Jacob, aka
FIFA.
Lord Jacob 97 on Xbox.
These them FIFA
Greg,
boys.
aka Space Cat on Xbox as well.
So clearly,
Them
you're here
FIFA
to play
boys.
FIFA.
Of course, of
19,
course.
I'm ready for that. I'm ready for the kickoff, and I'm also ready for Ultimate Team as well.
What do you
Ultimate
guys think
team.
about the cover star?
Oh, it had to be Ronaldo.
I was happy about that. I'm excited that they're gonna do that.
Ronaldo.
for the year. That's great.
Back-to-back years is the best player in the world. Had to be him.
I mean, you know, there's a lot of other players that maybe deserve the spotlight.
Battlefield 5
No?
might
Don't
be
think so?
good.
No,
We'll
the
see,
best player in the
Adwan.
world. Had to be Ronaldo.
I do want to see how Anthem is going to look.
Look at that!
Oh, they
You
got
guys are
Ronaldo.
rocking. That is amazing. So when it comes to FIFA, are you guys kind of at the top of the class in your group of friends? Are you in the middle of the pack? It's okay if you want to lie.
I would consider myself at the top of my friends. I mostly play Ultimate Team, so I'm not at the top divisions. I'm on Division 4. I'm making my way up the top, you know.
Okay.
But
Dude said, I'm good,
him,
bro.
I might be a little better than him.
This dude said, I'm good.
I usually just like, kicking off with friends, friendly
Make
matches.
sure y'all
I'm
sponsor
not
the
into
OGC helps to
competitive,
not miss
but I
out
like
on
playing
anything.
with my
Yeah,
friends.
Chris.
It's a great
I
game.
did tell the
Nothing wrong with playing
sponsors.
with your friends. Well, guys, thank you so much for chatting with me.
Just got
Have
a
fantastic time at FanFest. We'll see you guys
welcome
later.
back, DSL,
All right,
bruh. I
everybody.
just got a
So
notification.
I am about to go
DSL
check out some other
just
stuff. So that
repledged.
means that
What's
I'm gonna go
up,
see what my buddy
dude?
Jose is up
Oh,
to.
it said it
Jose,
was-
what are you doing over there?
That's
It says
right. I am
pledged.
here in the
I don't
Madden
know. I got a
Mobile
notification.
area, and now we're going to find out exactly
That's
what's
all.
taking Madden Mobile this year
I don't
into
know.
overdrive.
All right, let's go. Madden. More Madden. I got a notification. Is this Madden 19? I have to say this. All these Madden games look the same. On this generation, at least. Fight for every yard. Dominate. Dominate the moment. Hey.
That's right. This year, Madden NFL Mobile becomes Madden NFL Overdrive. I am here with Mark and Joe. And
That's
they're gonna
the
tell me exactly
mobile
what it's going
game.
to take this mobile version into this Overdrive. What
Bro,
is
the
Madden
mobile game looks
One of
good.
the coolest things about Overdrive this year is that we're actually, what we've done is we've installed the next generation of graphics engine. So like, the whole game's gonna be totally different. So new physics, new animations. You're gonna get unique faces.
You
for the
mean to
first
tell
time.
me
Really,
they got the
game when we talk
next
about
gen
Madden, it's always gonna
engine
feel like
on the
a
mobile,
entirely different
and they don't have a
experience.
Switch?
Nobody's ever
Bro,
had
we
it.
better get Madden on the Switch. Now I know we better get Madden on the Switch.
How are you guys taking the power of tablets and mobile devices?
Bro, that was
and
Madden
putting
on the
these graphics
mobile
What
device.
we've seen in the past.
No, it's not. It's a lot of work. But
Shout out to everybody coming in.
Yeah,
Let's
I've done a
get
lot of
this.
great jobs with it. And then,
Let's
of course,
get
we
the
have
stream
new,
over
head-to-head
100
mode here,
likes.
it's called
How many
Overdrive
likes
as
do
well.
we have?
Okay, so let's talk about this over the mobile
We at
playing right
20
now.
likes,
The score
bro.
is 339 to 102.
Give the stream a thumbs up.
There's something.
Bro,
right
this
about that. How do you have
this
so
is
many points? Are you
Madden
just
mobile?
I'm that good, yes.
So the cool thing about what's the goal of Overdrive, the new head-to-head mode, is that you have to score more fantasy points in 3 minutes of real time against your opponent's preset
It's time,
defense.
TCG.
So
The
you're getting points for
mobile
those things
game
that
is
things
looking
like, every rushing yard,
clean,
every
bro.
passing yard, you're getting points for compared to just like traditional football things like touchdowns, field goals, extra points, stuff like that.
What was the
So,
sound when someone
fantasy
subscribed
points
from?
Yeah,
Oh,
so a lot of action, a lot of points.
I'll do the
swings, stuff like
latest
that.
I was gonna say,
subscribers.
you have
Click
427. How
subscribe,
many touchdowns is that?
and your name will appear on the
It's a lot.
stream.
We scored
It's a lot
of touchdowns.
It's a lot of
Also.
touchdowns. So one of the things I noticed about is let's talk about captains. You guys were telling me earlier that there's going to be captains. How do captains play a role in Madden NFL Overdrive?
Yeah, that's right.
Tell
So
them
Overdrive, the head-to-head mode has like a unique strategy element to it as well,
Madden-
where because my captain is Russell
This
Wilson.
was looking clean.
I'm rewarded.
Sorry about that. First off,
It's
93 and 2K, just
I'm
good
rewarded
stuff,
for passing the ball
Justin.
more. Whereas Mark, and I just threw an interception. That's so bad.
See, I told him. That's why I said sorry. I knew it was going to happen, Russ.
Mark is
Bro,
over here as
if
Alvin
this is
Kamara.
Madden
Yes,
on
I
the
am.
mobile,
Captain, and,
Who just took
we
it
need Madden
all
on the
way
Switch.
down,
No way.
touchdown.
that's so bad.
Right,
was a
my
home
congressman.
run.
Chris,
So he's actually
I will
incentivized to
co-sign
run
that
the ball.
letter, Chris.
So, and again, because of that, we actually have different
Shame.
strategies. Like, so I'm more of a
That's a
passing-based
shame.
team, and his is more of a running-based team because I score more points for passing. And so there's lots of different captains, lots of different ways that you can run your team to score the most points in that 3 minutes of time.
And is there specific captains for each team? Is that how it's going to be
Bro,
played out? Or are you guys like, can I
this
choose
Madden
my own
game
captain?
is looking
Choose your own captain.
clean,
Like,
bro.
Choose your own one to
Madden is
whatever
looking
works for you.
clean.
All right. So, and when choosing different captains, how is that going to affect the way I play or he plays? Or you play?
So again, so if I'm running the ball, or if he's running, if he's Alex
Why do I have a
he's gonna be
long
running the ball
delay?
a lot, and then
I don't
another
know,
thing he's gonna be able to do is
CSGO.
it also affects some of the different tactics
tell
that
me,
he
bro.
can do that he can do to
You
sort of mess
tell
and change how his
me.
defense plays as well.
Now, one of the things I noticed that when you look at the screen, there's a little meter at the bottom. What's this meter all about?
Yeah, that's right. So one of the things, and man, you just totally screwed up.
Just, woo! That is
Almost at 1,000
something.
points.
That's all good. But yeah, so one of the things the meter does, it allows you to fuel those different tactics that you can use.
NBA
So
Live
if I- basically
19.
if I'm getting
I'll
alerts
take
in
that
games
game.
saying, hey,
I mean,
like,
I
he's
got
running the ball,
2K,
he's running
so.
the ball a lot. what I can do is I can use those tactics on the right side of the play call screen to adjust how my defense is playing to try to slow him down, like crowd the box and basically adjust to what he's doing to try to slow down his point total.
And he didn't.
At all. He only
not a little
lost
bit.
by 600.
That's right.
It's like you were the Cavs and he was the Ducks.
Yes.
That's how many points you lost by. But so tell me a little bit just quickly about
I need some NBA.
the gameplay style
EA
when
Sports.
playing against each other.
I would say they suck.
How does that affect the way he plays against you? And like,
I work
are
on
you getting
Sunday.
notifications when he's scoring, or is it just like
Well, he didn't score that much.
I mean,
Well, we're probably going to be
did.
streaming
Yeah,
press
yeah.
conferences
I have
Sunday
seen what
night
he's doing as
anyway.
we go
This
back
is
and forth,
E3
and,
week,
you know,
bro.
we're at a closer
So it's
game,
going to be a
I
lot
would
of
see these
E3
wild
streams
swings
this
back and
week.
forth and scores, but in this
This
case,
streams
I didn't have much
this
to worry
week.
I was
about.
going to say, because it looks like there's absolutely no way he's coming back from a 195 to 820 defeat.
Not in this case.
That
But
hurts.
there's a lot, there's a lot going on back
Right.
and forth, depending on what captain we chose. Like
Coca-Cola
that
said,
interaction
I want
back and forth
Pokemon.
is
Oh, wait.
really critical to kind of your
Good
team's
one,
success being able to win in
Coca-Cola.
a game like this.
So who's, I have to ask quickly, who's your team?
My team is the Titans.
What games do y'all want to see from
Titans,
from
Dolphins?
EA?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you guys have to do that. We all make mistakes.
We do.
This year, we all know it's going to be the Niners year. Praise Jimmy Jesus and all his name.
He said the
But guys, thank you so much for
49ers.
showing us Madden NFL Overdrive. And now we are going to find out what's happening from football to football as we hit the pitch and see what's going on in the world of FIFA.
FIFA!
Hey guys, it's Spencer here from Spencer FC coming to you from Amsterdam. We've just wrapped on the FIFA 18 Global
Yeah, this
Series
is all
playoff.
pre-show,
We've
Chris.
successfully found
The conference hasn't
32
started
best
yet.
players in the world,
Conference starts
all
in
of which
20 minutes.
have
This is
qualified
all
for the
pre-show.
FIFA
Pre-show.
E-World Cup
This is all
Grand
pre-show.
Final.
My friend Mike
20 more minutes till microtransaction heaven, says Pyrie. Madden for the Switch,
It's been
Heavy
an
G.
unbelievable season of competitive FIFA this year.
Madden
It's been a
4
truly global
Switch.
competition
Madden
as well,
4
with more than
Switch.
20
I need a couple
players
dudes
taking
watching
part
this
from over
stream
60
to go and share this stream on Twitter. Let dudes know they could tune in right here to watch EA's press conference. So go and share this stream on Twitter. Just cut and paste this link and share it on Twitter. And I'll respond to you on Twitter if you share it.
To be the best, you got to beat the best.
It's been a packed-out season with events from all over the world. We've had tournaments such as the FUT Cup
What
in Barcelona
games
and Manchester,
would you
the
want
EA
from
Champions
EA
Cup in Bangkok
onto
as
the
well. We've seen
Switch?
leagues
Let
such
me
as
know
the
too.
MLS,
Let me know.
Bundesliga,
Type that in
and
the
La
main
Liga
chat.
all form part of the Global Series. We've seen other events such as the Gfinity Elite Series and ESWC, but all roads led to Amsterdam, where we've just wrapped on the FIFA 18 Global Series playoff.
Skate 4 on Switch, Jusser.
So
No,
now we
Sean,
know the 32
E3
players
starts
who will compete for
today,
the front.
bro.
The massive cash prize
It's
and the title of the
today,
world's
bro.
best FIFA player. It all kicks off on August
Yeah, they
2nd
better
to
bring that
August
into the
4th.
Switch.
In London, you can catch all the action across EA Sports FIFA channels. So, we'll see you at the grand final for the conclusion of this
Macro
dramatic
transactions
season.
instead of
Competitive
micro, says AJ. I see you, AJ.
Go!
Move over a little bit. How that dude's face is red.
When I get to talk about FIFA, as
He's
you can
out of
see,
breath.
20 million players from 60 countries came together in tournaments all around the world for one reason: to become the best
Madden
FIFA player
on Switch.
in the
I
world.
feel
And
you,
it's all going down
Incognito.
this
They need to make it
August
happen.
in London.
Madden NFL
at
and
the
Need
World
for
Cup.
Speed.
Oh my God, I wish I was
That
there.
new
I wish I
Anthem
could be
game,
one of the
yeah,
32
Anthem.
guys who, I mean, traveling around the
NBA
world.
Live
gotta
in
be an
Madden,
awesome
says
feeling. But to
Gamer
become the
Josh.
best
Brett says
FIFA
Madden.
player, it's the most popular
You're only
sport
reading
game in the
sponsor
world.
chat, says
Now you
Pyrex.
can be the best
Pyrex,
player
I'm
in
not
the
going to
world.
read
That opportunity
any more of
could
your
be
comments
yours
for being a hater.
if
Madden
the
for
price is
Switch.
right. No, I'm just kidding. If you're really good
Dang,
at FIFA,
what?
because 32 players from around the world again.
Happy
coming together
E3 day. I
in
see you,
London for that
TCG.
E-World Cup to be the best
I'm looking
player
at
in the world to
both
be crowned.
chats, bro.
Best player in the world.
I'm
Unfortunately,
multitasking.
It's not going to be me. But I do know the best host in the world happens to be
Battlefront
Andrea
2
Renee.
for Switch.
So let's find out what she's doing.
Bro, they're on
Andrea?
Battlefront
Thanks
5.
so
My
much,
dude said
Jose.
Battlefront
That's
2.
very kind of you. And you may have a shot at FIFA someday. You just got to practice a little bit more, buddy.
Oh,
But right
so we need
now,
to
I am
practice.
standing inside
He
the
said we need to
Access
step up our
Lounge
game,
here
bro.
at EA Play. It is a doozy of a structure, you guys. And there's shade, which is amazing. And I've got the lovely Elena here to talk to me
Shade.
all about it. How's it going today?
It's going amazing. Thank you so much for coming up into our not so little lounge.
Yeah, so what's the story behind this? You were telling me that when you guys originally envisioned Access Lounge, that it was something completely different.
Yeah, as you know, all of the planning from our team takes about
Elena,
a year.
Senior
so,
brand manager.
About 9 months ago, we said, what do we want to do? And we were thinking maybe we have a tent in the corner for our Access members. We hand out some water, and then 9 months pass, and it's a 3-story structure with the rooftop deck.
Certainly an upgrade.
They went from a
water
tent
that is for sure.
to a three-story
So who are the
structure.
folks that are going to be able to come into the Access Lounge?
Well, we're not exclusive, so everyone is welcome to come up to the Access Lounge. We have some games set up that we're going to have from our library, the vault. We do have water. We also have power for your phone. But for our Access members, we have a special little gift for them. Spoiler, but it's a fanny pack full of awesome goodies.
All right, a fanny
So,
pack.
you can't have
Fanny
an outdoor
pack
festival
hype.
without fanny packs. It's like festivals and fanny packs go together.
Yeah, sunscreen.
EA
a fan,
trademarked the
everything
name
you
Skate
need
4. I
because
did
it is
hear
going
about
to
that,
be
I think.
hot in LA this weekend.
Oh,
Yeah, for some reason I decided wearing black was going to be the right call.
Going with the dark colors, not the right thing, but that's okay.
It's hot.
In addition to everything that's happening right here at the Access Lounge, you guys are doing this crazy streaming initiative. Let's talk about it.
Well,
14 more minutes.
That can't come to LA. Not everyone obviously can
14
make the trip.
more
so
minutes.
We knew we wanted to do something online, and we decided to stream. And someone said, well, how many games do you have in the vault right now? And we were like, 100 or so?
Oh.
And they go, yeah, let's go ahead and stream it. So we are actually streaming 100 hours, 100 games.
Thanks for subbing,
100 streamers, from Baby Ariel to King Batch to
Thanks for
LEA,
subbing,
to Juan
bruh.
Pa, streamers from all over the world, and we are going 24 hours. We started yesterday at 9 a.m.
Wow.
And we will be going
They're doing a
through
24-hour
Tuesday.
stream.
Well, man, go big or go home, I guess. 100 hours. But it makes sense because EA is such an international company. We were just talking about that, when we were interviewing the
LeBron
fans
did get
downstairs.
swept.
There's
R.I.P.
clearly going to be
LeBron.
people awake in all these different time zones.
Yes, thankfully we had so many streamers that were like, give me the 3 a.m.,
Got the
give me
Dragon
the
Ball
5
shirt on,
a.m.
boy.
So thank goodness.
Goku.
You can check that
Goku and
out
Smash.
on Twitch,
Let's do it.
twitch.tv/EA and look for our hashtag UnlockPlay to find all of the amazing streams we have going on.
Awesome. Well, before I let you go, I got to know, of this 100
Before you go,
games,
bro.
you got to have a fave, right?
You know that my heart sits in Edmonton with the BioWare team, so Mass Effect 2 and Dragon Age Inquisition are two of my favorites in the vault. They're actually just my favorites. So
Okay.
I'm also excited to see everything
She
that's
likes
gonna go on
Mass
Anthem
Effect
this
and
week.
Dragon Age.
I swear I
Anthem.
didn't pay her to say that, you guys.
Anthem
You just
should
are
be
both
dope.
big BioWare fans. Well, Elena, thank you so much for talking to me today. And don't forget to check out that 100 hours, 100 streamers, you guys. It's going to be amazing. So right now, I'm going to head inside the Palladium to get ready for the press conference, which is going to start in just a few minutes.
12
So I'm
minutes.
going to send it over to Jose, who I believe is in the Sims booth. Jose, what are you doing over there?
Black Silver, thanks for subbing, bro.
Hello. Sometimes you have to stop and smell the roses. Here at the Flower Wall in the Sims booth.
He says
That's right. We are
that's a
talking
regular
about
day
the
in LA.
Sims. I made my way to the Sims booth. And what do we have
My
over
daughter
here?
likes The Sims.
A couple of game changers, Deli and James. How are you? Nice to meet you.
You just tweeted a link to your stream.
So tell us a little bit
Thanks,
about who
legend.
you
Let
are
me
and
check
what
on
makes you so
Twitter who
prolific in the
tweeted
world
my
of The Sims.
stream. And I'm going to like your
and
tweet.
I'm a YouTuber
I'm going to
and
like it right now.
streamer, and I make Sims videos mostly.
Thanks, AJ.
I'm James
John.
I run a channel
Thanks,
called
bro.
The Sims
I
Supply,
got
and
it.
Yeah, play The Sims, build houses. I love to
Thanks,
design
Denizes.
cool things
Thanks,
for
bro.
And so obviously, new expansion is
Thanks,
coming.
Nintendo
Seasons.
Dodge.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Why are you excited
Who
about
else
Seasons?
retweeted?
What's going to get other Sims fans excited about
Zabraham on Twitter. Thanks,
You have
dude, for
rain
retweeting
and
it.
snow, and it's just
Thanks,
going
dude,
to
for
seem so much
retweeting this,
more real,
for
so
sharing the stream
I'm
on
pumped for the
Twitter.
rain, I think,
Just cut and paste the link, share
I'm
it
really excited
on,
for winter
on
because
Twitter.
It absolutely looks beautiful. Like
Hey.
I cannot wait
Yeah,
to
I
see
got
all the
you,
different
AJ.
worlds
Thanks,
covered in
dude.
snow.
And
My
when winter's
daughter
coming,
likes
you know what
Sims, my
happens,
teenage
right?
daughter.
It's going down in the world of Sims.
Electronic
Oh, yeah. That's
Heroin and Hyrule.
So
You are
tell me a little bit about
funny.
the aspect of adding something like
Funny.
Seasons. I mean, what does that do to the overall world within The Sims? Because there's been tons of expansions for The Sims, but how is Seasons, do you think, going to change things?
Well, I mean, it's a life simulation game, so it
Your
simulates
internet's
life,
lagging.
and having weather in the game just makes it feel so much more exciting and real, and you just get into the game so much more. So, yeah.
I guess
I mean,
Animal
one of the
Crossing
big
is
aspects as well
Nintendo
is adding a lot of
Sims
holidays now
type
as well,
game.
and customizable holidays. So
When
you
you think
theme them
about it.
around the seasons itself. So you have the winter holidays and the summer ones. You have a lot of different parties that you can have
Sims.
experience.
Can we add some overcast to today? Could you do that in The Sims to make it a little cloudier? Because it's hot as hell out here.
10 more minutes.
hot, I
Let me
wish.
get a 10 in the main chat.
Obviously not installed yet here at EA Play,
Hey.
but hopefully soon.
Well, funnily enough, it is on the computers here, so you can play it if you're an EA player. but not the real life weather.
It's very true. And if you're not here and getting the chance to play it, they're streaming 100 hours
Micah,
of
thanks
EA
for
games.
tweeting it, bro.
And that's going to be a part of it, so people can get a little sneak peek about what you see in Seasons?
Possibly Seasons.
Mario Sims
I
for the
myself am
Switch.
streaming tomorrow with Lil Simsy, another big simmer, and Baby Ariel. And I don't know if we're going to play
Little
Seasons,
Simsy?
but we'll be playing some Sims content. So
Little
Keep
Simsy.
trying to keep all the secrets for themselves.
Are you
See,
kidding
that's
me?
just how it is. If you could stream Seasons, you would, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah, 100%.
Here we go. 9 more minutes.
So what got you into The Sims? What is it about The Sims
I
that
see the
keeps you coming back
10s,
for each and every
JT,
expansion?
Incognito,
I've been
KT.
playing since the first Sims came out. I
Epic,
think James as
Anthony,
well.
Inklum,
My dad brought it home one day,
Zombie,
and I would just play
Coca.
it every
Thanks,
chance
dudes,
I
for
could. It's just like a creative
tapping
outlet,
in
and
at 10.
it's so much fun.
And again, you know, like, what is it about that world of getting to create your own world and create your own atmosphere, now getting to create your own seasons and tweak that a little bit? How does that make you feel? Like, what keeps you coming back?
It's the creativity for me. Like, I've always growing up, I loved building with Legos and all that kind of stuff. So being able to create your own world and craft it, tell the stories with The Sims the way you want to, and now being able to control the weather and just adding that into all that makes it super exciting. It's just the freedom to be able to do what we want.
Yeah, it's a sandbox game, so you get sick of something, you knock it down, you start again, like it never ends.
So what's been your favorite expansion so far?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I asked the hard question.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola says she wants some
Cats and Dogs
candy.
was pretty cool because you got to have pets and a new world, and that was a heap of fun. Probably Cats and Dogs or City Living, where you can live in like big apartment buildings.
I have
and
never played a
festivals.
Sims game in my whole entire life.
For me, it would be Get to Work.
My whole
so
life.
far, 'cause
Never played a Sims game.
Able
No
to
lie.
run retail stores, so you can become an entrepreneur, sell whatever you want from the catalog. I always loved that aspect of the game. Being able to make
So I don't know
my way
anything
in
about
world.
The Sims.
He's like, I love playing games because, you know, I love the job part of it.
It is what it is.
I love getting to work with my Sims, putting those Sims to work. Lazy Sims just lying around. Well, now they get to lie around, and hopefully in the sun, maybe a little rain. Maybe you like lying
Yeah,
around in the snow.
DSL. What's up,
June
dude?
22nd.
I thought I did get the
You can make
notification.
Snow Angel. See, that's what I'm
What
in for.
up, DSL?
So June 22nd, you're going to get your chance to make Snow Angels when the Sim Seasons expansion hits everywhere. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. And thank you. Hopefully you guys have a great EA play. And now let's take a look at exactly what I've been talking about with this trailer for the Sim Seasons.
Sims trailer. Hey. Get those water balloons. Oh, threw a snowball at him. That food looks good. They got an L. What's going on? I've got a big high bomb. Poor Mason. Yeah, I saw that, KT. Thanks, Heavy G. Appreciate the love, bro.
And more coming June 22nd to The Sims. But now, say you're interested in perhaps working in the games industry. That's what I do. I've been doing it for quite a long time, and I'd like to do more. I'd like to learn more.
Let 'em know,
so
Heavy
that's
G.
why I found Shannon
They could
here
get wrecked.
to explain a little bit about how I could get a job in the games industry. First off,
6
Shannon,
more minutes.
how are you going to help me
Yes!
get a job in this industry that I love so much?
Absolutely. Gaming industry opens up such a variety of opportunities and careers
Shano
within this industry, and
Schwartz.
that's what I love about it. It doesn't matter if you want to
She's
be a
a senior
developer, if you
recruiter.
want to be finance, analyst. We have all types of opportunities for you, and that's what we're here for. I'm a recruiting team, is to partner with you, help you identify what skill sets align with your passions and career.
Now, is that a tough gig to be a recruiter for the video games industry? Because it seems like, I mean, lots of people love video games. I assume a lot of people want to work in the games industry. How do you find and pick perfect spots for people?
I always tell people network with who you know in the industry and make sure you're engaging new people to learn from them as well. But for us, we actually just want to engage all talent.
Thanks,
There's so many
Madman.
different types of skill sets and
They
levels
talking about
that
how
we
you can
want
get a
to include
job,
into
bro.
our industry. That's what makes it diverse, so we can have such great experiences for everybody.
And as a recruiter, how cool is it for you to get to come to something like EA Play and see all these people who are passionate about video games and you might even be hiring someday?
Oh, it's so exciting.
Let's
the vibe here is great. It just, I love knowing that we're surrounded by such creative people and passionate people about the industry, and it's just great to see that.
I thought he was going to do a Kamehameha.
Now, you can be a recruiter. There's tons of stuff. There's tons of jobs out there. What is it about the games industry that is the perfect place to be recruiting for? I mean, because as I said earlier, you know, there's so many passionate people. But how different is it working within the games industry than it is with some of the other industries?
It's such a fun environment to be in. That's the great thing. With all the different creative people that you're surrounded by, you can learn from every day. There's new technologies going on in the game industry. It's just an exciting environment, and that allows you to be an individual. We really embrace that within the culture.
And what got
again,
you
if you're just now tuning in,
tons of
give the stream a thumbs up. Let's get the stream over 100 likes. Over 100 likes.
For me to be able to merge recruiting with gaming is a dream come true for me. So I encourage that to anybody. If you love gaming, get out there, go to EA Careers, check it out, see what we have for you to potentially just be involved with. Like I said, we have everything from recruiting, HR, finance, artists, designers, programmers. We love every type of skill set.
So that's all we have to do is go to ea.com/careers?
ea.com/careers. Check out our world, check out our locations across the globe.
Shannon, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Have a great time.
I'm going to have an awesome time, and that's just one job that you can get in the games industry, but perhaps playing video games is the job you want.
What's up, everyone?
That's right, playing the games.
I saw you,
playing the games way before they even come out. EA has play testing available for you. That's right, you can be a gameplay tester. That means playing games months, sometimes years before they come out, and having the opportunity to help develop that game and make sure that it's the perfect game and the game you want it to be.
For the Switch.
Maybe you live in the United States, Canada, Sweden, Australia, London. EA has studios in all those locations that make it super easy for you to go to. So if you just go to ea.com/playtesting, you can find the perfect career path for you in testing video games. It sounds so amazing. You don't live in those areas? There's something in there for you too.
We're at 70 likes. We need 30 more likes to get the stream over 100 likes. Also, click subscribe. Your name will appear in the stream.
You could just be hanging out in your jam,
like Black Silver, the last subscriber.
Giving your feedback and helping how these video games are made. So once again, ea.com/playtesting. Go there, find out all the information. You'll make a couple clicks here and there, and you too can be playtesting video games way before they come out and telling me what's coming out, so I know all the secrets. Because who doesn't want to do that? I want to do that. So that's, again, playtesting. Go check it out. And now we're going to go ahead inside and see what Andrea's doing. I think she's busy.
Andrea.
So she looks a little too busy for
2
me.
more minutes.
All those people in there sitting down, hanging out, getting ready for the show. EA Play is only a few minutes away. And that is what's happening inside the Palladium. But I want to learn a little bit more about the Palladium itself. And that's why I found my man Dylan right here. Dylan. How you doing?
Dylan is in the building.
Tell me about the Palladium. What is it about this venue that makes it so special? And
tell us, Dylan. We want to know, Dylan.
So the Palladium opened in 1940. The opening night, Frank Sinatra was an
What's up, dudes? Everybody coming into the stream.
Not even the closer? Old Blue Eyes was the opener?
Opening.
Again,
so, since then,
I just want to see some Switch announcements. EA better not try Nintendo, bro.
Jay-Z, Justin Timberlake. Dave Chappelle filmed a special here. So
oh, they better not try Nintendo.
In between, and then last year EA came in
Show
for the first
Nintendo
time,
some love.
Transformed the parking lot. The venue,
Let's count how many bad ideas EA
year.
has this time.
And so now we have this festival here with gaming, music.
I got to
respond
to that one. That was funny.
And so, what is it about EA Play that excites you the most?
I just like the transformation of the venue. We take over the whole block, close down streets. There's thousands of people that come through, have a good time. They have A-list talent that come and play concerts at night. It's a really good time.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Dylan. I appreciate it.
One more minute. Let me get a 1 in the chat.
And check out the show.
Shout out to everybody coming into the stream. Give the stream a thumbs up. Let's get the stream over 100 likes.
We're still going. We're not rapping.
We only need 15 more people to give the stream a thumbs up.
Welcome to the family.
Also, if you want to get on my Switch friend list and game with your boy every day, become a sponsor. Become a sponsor like the homie DSL. But I can't change the sponsor names, bro. My plugins aren't working. my luck.
There's a ball pit over here.
DSL
There's
is a
food
new
over
sponsor.
Here. We're going inside. Let's
I know
head
what I could do.
inside and check out the show.
Let me see something. Copy. Here it is. It's starting 5. I want to see what they started with. I want to see what they started with. Our trailer. That's Battlefield. NBA Live. They showed the Cavs. They don't know they lost. Oh, get dunked on. I want to see what new features are in NBA Live. If NBA Live can show me something. Yoda. Star Wars coming to the Switch? What? Just confirm. Is that Anthem? Bro! That thing is through the... It's in 3D, bro. No way. If they have on 3D glasses and they can see all that right now, that's hype.
Oh my gosh, how cool is that? So that was Anthem. We're going to talk about that a little bit later in the show. But welcome everybody to EA Play. I'm Andrew Renee. While you might
Shout out to everybody
recognize me
coming into the
community,
stream.
I'm kind of a new face around here. So this year, EA wanted to change things up because they know that I'm both a gamer and a fan. So they invited me to come and host the show. And I think this year is going to be a lot of fun, you guys. I hope you're ready because we're about to kick the press conference off. But
Fingers
before
crossed.
we do that, EA Play is more than just the show
Fingers
you're about
crossed.
to watch.
Shout out to
behind
everyone
these
in the
doors,
stream.
There is a fan fest outside, and it is huge this year. It's
Click
a full
subscribe and your
3-day
name will
gaming festival
appear
where
live on the
thousands
stream.
of gamers can come and play games for free. Now, inside the theater here, there are hundreds of community members from all over the world who are going to be capturing, streaming, and getting their first impressions of the games that we're going to be showing off here today. But before we can get to that, we've got some reveals, of course. We're going to kick things off with a look at Battlefield 5 multiplayer. Now, I know Trevor Noah gave you the first look. Yeah, we can clap it up. Last month, but we've got some new stuff to show you today. Then we're going to move on to FIFA 19, and boy, do they have some big news, you guys. Any World Cup fans? You guys excited? Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
FIFA was actually good on the Switch.
We've got 2 new indie games to share, and then I'm going to come back towards the end of the show with some of my favorite developers to give you guys a nice, meaty look at Anthem. And of course,
the ending with Anthem.
Yeah, we got the woos for Anthem. I'm into it. You want to do this with me?
He said, woo!
Well, wouldn't it be fun, you guys, if I told you all the secrets at once, right? Well,
no.
Give him a break. He needs to just
JM Big Browns, thanks for subbing.
So without further ado, let's get things started.
Let's go. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started in here. This is Battlefield. Battlefield. Battlefield 5. Battlefront 5. Okay. Battlefield 5. Let's go. Huh?
Right.
You said,
it's
huh?
time to kick this thing off. It's been 2 weeks since the reveal of Battlefield 5. And you know what? It's been exciting. There's been a lot of speculation.
I forgot the game has already been revealed.
So many brilliant remixes of a reveal trailer. But there's also been lots and lots of questions from the community. And we've heard you want to see more gameplay innovations. You want to know how customization actually works. And you want to know more about our take on the Second World War. So today, we'll show you more gameplay and why this is the deepest and most immersive Battlefield yet.
The most deepest
certainly
and
is.
immersive.
You will be able to dive and smash through windows to surprise your enemies. Where previously defenses were stationary, you will now be able to move these weapons around on the battlefield and gain advantages. And our renowned destruction system is back and more impactful than ever.
The live sub-counter up.
Well, you can't really hide from those pesky tanks anymore as they come chasing you for you, as they rip through those buildings.
You can't hide from tanks
You will
anymore?
now be able to customize your soldiers, your
does he mean?
vehicles, and your weapons, not only for the gameplay,
Doing
but
this
for
live,
the
bro.
looks, as part of our portrayal of the Second World War.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg in Battlefield 5. You're going to see a lot more of our new gameplay systems here at EA Play from our community.
Booyah.
So let's talk about our single player in War Stories.
Yes, let's do that.
Oh, because
So we
Call
want
of
to
Duty
tell
doesn't
you
have a single
about
player.
those untold stories that got us excited to start with on this game. It's about
Are they gonna
what you
throw
will
some
see is
shots
really
at Call
those
of Duty?
moments of human heroism. It is about witnessing the war through the eyes of the men and the women who shaped the world forever. Real and relatable people facing the brutality of war. We started off by an exclusive look at the Nordlys war story over at the Xbox briefing tomorrow.
Thanks, Lasse. Something not to miss tomorrow. So, our launch in October is just the beginning. You will all go on an expanding journey through the Second World War. No loot boxes, no premium pass.
No loot boxes.
Every day will bring something new. And as part of that
Pledge.
journey,
Oh, we
after
just got a
launch,
new sponsor. Lee just became a sponsor. Let me change that up.
It's Royale.
I need to do something.
It's Royale reimagined for Battlefield.
Because my thing
So
isn't
we bring
working,
those
so I gotta do
killers
it.
of Battlefield with destruction,
Lee.
teamplay, vehicles into this new experience. So we
Thanks,
will bring
Lee.
you experience
Thanks, bruh.
that you haven't
Thanks for
played
becoming a
before
sponsor.
in Battlefield or anywhere else.
I gotta
But
get the color right.
more about that later this year.
So with that, it's time to show you what makes Battlefield so special. It's the unmatched intensity of our
Lee.
multiplayer sandbox, and this
Let me get
time
Joe out.
it's even more
R.I.P.
epic,
Joe.
fighting across multiple maps and modes.
Lee is
Welcome to your next Battlefield experience.
newest
and this is your first
sponsor.
look at ground operations. And this time, even
and it won't even let me edit
featuring
the. Thanks, Lee. Hold on. So this is Battlefield. Battle Royale and Battle 5 confirmed. Battle Royale? I thought it was more like a squad type Battle Royale. We're at 104 likes. Thanks to everybody giving this stream a thumbs up. Thanks, dude. Thanks. And if anybody's having any problems getting into the Discord, thanks for subscribing, Hollis. Welcome back. Uh-oh. Crash. Oh, let me put the new sponsor up. My thing is stripping, bro.
Ikke en dråpe. Jeg elsker deg.
Zeus! Hold on, I'm gonna get this from off here. Put this right there.
Quando eu era criança, sempre sonhei em tornar-me campeão.
Yes. Marcus, thanks for subscribing, Marcus. Lee is the newest sponsor.
Tu tens de
There we
continuar
go.
a acreditar. Esta é a tua oportunidade de te mostrares ao mundo. Tu és um campeão.
And Lee, in the description, at the very bottom of the description in this stream, it gives you instructions on how to get into the Discord if you're having any problems. Thanks, Lee. Change that count too. We're at 187, but. We're at 188 sponsors now. Acid, thanks for subbing, Acid. FIFA! Viva la FIFA! Alpha Star. Stop trolling, Alpha Star. You're already
That's the UEFA Champions League, the pinnacle of club football, where the world's best clubs compete, and icons of the game like Gerrard and Cruyff cemented their legacies. The world's biggest league joins the world's game. And a special thanks to the legendary Hans Zimmer and LA's own Vince Staples for collaborating with us on the trailer. And I really love the trailer because it captures our epic vision
Battlefield on the
for how
Nintendo
the
Switch. We'll
Champions
see,
League comes
Scott.
to life
We'll see, bro.
in FIFA 19.
We'll see, bro.
Alina's going to tell you a little bit more about that.
As Aaron said, the UEFA
Basic.
Champions League is an amazing addition for the game. It's where football's biggest heroes like Ronaldo and Neymar clash every year. And it's the place where champions rise. And you've been asking for this for a long time, and we are thrilled that it's
Thrilled.
And that's why we're bringing the Champions League across the
Any
game.
FIFA fans?
There'll
Anybody
be
are
an
FIFA
authentic
fans?
Champions
I'm not a
League
huge
tournament
fan of
for
FIFA,
your club
but
will
FIFA's a
chase
cool
this
game.
trophy
It's a cool
in
game.
career mode.
If you like
Add a
FIFA,
tweeter
type a 1
with
in the
Pursue
chat.
Champions League glory in your story mode, The Journey, and
FIFA's
in
not
FIFA
bad.
Ultimate Team, there'll be live and authentic Champions League content. And we'll share more details on that, along with all our other Ultimate Team features later this summer.
Let me do it.
And all that's just the beginning. As you know, the heart and soul of FIFA is gameplay. And this year, we're giving you the tools to control the pitch in every moment, from your tactical approach to the match to each technical touch.
Hold on, I'm going to take this text off.
And we know how passionate you are about gameplay, so we
They
work
always say
hard
they're
to
improving the game every
shape
year.
and
Yeah,
refine
we
our
know.
vision for FIFA 19
We know.
with input
This is the
from our
best
community.
FIFA game ever.
From
We know.
hands-on tests with beginners to detailed feedback sessions with FIFA pros. And we're going to be sharing a lot more about gameplay throughout the summer, but what I can tell you
messed
right
up
now
already.
is that the quality bar in gameplay was raised yet again this year. So we look forward to everybody experiencing the game on the hands-on sessions this week. And also, of course, we're extremely excited for everybody to play it when we launch on September 28th. And that's our FIFA 19 news, headlined by the UEFA Champions League. But I just wanted to take a minute to pause and reflect. Standing next to this trophy is a little bit surreal. You know,
That's the real trophy?
growing up, there's two
Josiah,
iconic
thanks
trophies
for
that every young
subscribing,
player
Josiah.
dreams of winning. And for your club, it's this one, the pursuit of Champions League glory. But for your country, it's this trophy, the World Cup.
The World Cup.
And with the tournament
That's the
starting in
real
just
deal,
5
bro.
days, we're excited for the world to compete for it in FIFA 18.
As you can imagine, all of us on the FIFA team can't wait for the start of the World Cup. And we want to celebrate with FIFA 18 players, which is why we've just updated the game with a free World Cup experience on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PS, PC, and Nintendo Switch.
They said Nintendo Switch.
But you can take Ronaldo and Portugal to their first
That's right.
World Cup victory.
Wreck that Switch, boy.
Or
We're at
you can write your own story
117
with
likes.
some
Thanks
great
everyone for
nations who
coming in and
didn't
liking
qualify
the
this year.
stream.
Or you can make a crazy dream a
A
reality for
crazy
your home
dream.
country, like mine, Iceland. Who would have thought that a nation of only
Veros, boy.
350,000
Thanks for subbing,
people
bro.
would ever qualify?
Bro.
And you can feel their excitement.
The Chargers were great games.
Apologies to any England fans in the room that might still stay.
Trailer! You're going to like
And Lena
Madden.
isn't the only one who's excited.
Once you
FIFA
play it,
18 players are loving the World Cup experience
Madden is that
so
fire
far.
trailer.
But we don't want to stop there. We want to invite everyone to come and join the celebration.
I'm thirsty.
So I'm pleased to announce that for a limited time, FIFA 18 complete with the entire World Cup experience is available for a free trial on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and on PC through Origin Access.
Origin.
Yeah, you can download and play the entire game right now for free.
Wow. Already got it on my Swigger Switch, boy.
So to kick off the trial, we've got some of the world's
Sony has
biggest
EA
creators
access.
We're going to be playing live at the end of the show, representing their nations in a little mini
Madden is going to be at the end, Madman.
And this summer will bring so much more for FIFA fans. Plenty of FIFA 18 content centered around the World Cup, and we'll bring you all the details on FIFA 19. But in the meantime, let's all enjoy the World Cup. Thank you, and auf Afghanistan!
Afghanistan! FIFA. That's like she had like a Jamaican accent.
Good morning. EA Sports, FIFA 19. You know, the FIFA community never rests. 20 million people from 60 countries.
That's
Patrick.
Is that Patrick Sutherland?
Well, the FIFA team
no, that's
never
not.
rests either,
They all look alike.
bringing the Champions League and the World Cup and so much other greatness to FIFA this year. We can't wait for you to
Water's
experience
right
it all.
there, AJ.
We've got so much to do here today, but I want to welcome you to EA Play. It's our third EA Play and our second one in Hollywood, and we couldn't be more excited to have you with us to share all the games that we have to show you.
Well, thank you.
We've got lots
Andrew.
to do, but before we move on, I'd like to share just a couple of things. The greatest disruption to the consumption of entertainment media in the last 5 years is the combination of streaming plus subscription.
Yeah.
As consumers, watching movies,
Streaming.
watching TV,
What are they
listening to
talking
music,
about?
reading books has never been easier.
What are they going to do?
And we believe that disruption is going to be have a profound impact on our industry in the next few years.
Oh, yeah.
And
Streaming's
so over
gonna
the
be
last
great.
couple of weeks,
We've
you'll have
already
seen that
streamed
we
Resident
announced
Evil.
a new team from Israel has joined Electronic Arts to help our investment to extend our thinking and extend our pioneering into this cloud gaming world.
Cloud
For many
games?
people, that's going to mean extending the experiences they already play on our partner platforms. For others, it's going to mean new games and new modalities of play across a whole variety of platforms.
Nintendo.
But for everyone, it's going to mean playing games anywhere, anytime. So this week, we've got a tech demo running. All of our games streaming in HD from the cloud to multiple devices that you'll be able to try out for yourselves.
What if I think...
Now, it's not quite ready for full market prime time yet,
Okay.
but it is a promise of what we hope to bring you in the future.
Streaming. I'm telling you.
The second part of that, of
Consoles
course, is
are gonna
subscription.
die.
And we started subscription a number
Consoles
of years ago,
are
and
gonna
many
die
millions
soon.
of you have signed up.
Everything
and
is gonna be
experienced
streamed
the joy
soon.
of being able to have
I mean,
full
not everybody's
access
gonna like
to
it,
a great catalog of
but
games.
that's the way everything's going.
Today,
just like
we're
Netflix.
announcing Origin Access Premiere. So 3 things you need to know about it. Origin Access Premiere will bring
is
you
that?
all of our new PC games, starting with Madden NFL, back on the PC for the first time in over a decade.
Oh,
Then
Madden
FIFA
is on
19,
PC.
Battlefield 5, and of course Anthem. And there'll be many more titles in the years to come. Second, you get access to the Vault. our
They put
library
Madden
of over
back
100
on
games
PC.
From EA and other publishers. And third, it will launch later this summer. So that's a little later in the year, but if you want to get started right now and experience the benefits and joys of subscription, come in and play a free trial of Origin Access, our base subscription, this weekend.
Bro.
Thank you, and have a great show.
They put Madden back on PC? Are you kidding me, bro? And they're investing into cloud gaming. I'm telling you, bro. Powerful consoles are going to be a thing of the past. Oh, my console's more powerful than this console. It's all going to be streamed onto a device. I'm just saying, bro. I know a lot of dudes don't want it, but that's just the way everything is going. Okay, now this is Madden 19. That's Madden 19. Well, but that Madden mobile game was looking good, bro. It was looking good, bro. Oh, there's Anthem. Anthem does look cool. Origin Access Premiere. What is it, though? Coming later this year.
Hey, everybody. What's up? So I'm here sitting inside the crowd at EA Play, and I just happened to find Mr. Vince Zampella here in the audience from Respawn.
Respawn.
What's going on, Vince? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I love this stuff. I love seeing new games.
I mean, someone's super excited about that man on PC, right?
I got AT&T.
So, you guys may have seen that Vince was tweeting yesterday, and there has been a bunch of speculation. So, you want to just get right to it?
Sure. I mean, we're not ready to show all of our stuff yet. We're working on a bunch of stuff. It's amazing. The teams are kicking ass. But we wanted to bring a little tidbit. So we've been working with Lucas on getting the name and kind of the setting for what our Star Wars game is going to be, and we're going to talk about it right now.
Are you?
Oh, you guys got any guesses? I bet you the internet is going wild right now.
A new Star Wars game!
So the Star Wars name is Jedi Fallen Order.
Woo!
Are you?
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Ah!
It kind of gives you some idea that you'll be playing a Jedi.
Oh!
Does that mean I get to like hold a lightsaber?
Yes.
Oh!
So Vince, you got anything else?
Well, it takes place
Hold
during
on.
the dark times. Trying to be a little vague here.
Oh!
When the Jedis are being hunted. So
Oh! Day one. Day one.
For all the
Day
hardcore nerds out
one.
there who want to know
Bye.
where in the timeline, like between which.
Oh!
Between
This is
3 and 4.
Okay. All right. Between 3 and 4. That sounds like a
Please
nice
don't let this be a
time.
Battlefront
Got
3 game.
Any other tidbits?
It's not a nice.
It's a dark time.
It's a dark time.
Bro! This conference just
Bad time.
got
Does
real
that mean
good.
It's gonna just be all dark.
This conference just got real good.
It's amazing.
Oh!
All right. So I think people are now anxiously want to know, like, when can we play the game?
It will be holiday of next year, 2019, not this year.
Why you do this?
So sorry to dash any hopes.
No.
But now that we know, we can
It's
set
a-
expectations.
it's
We're
a
all
lame
going to
way
be
to
amped
introduce
up,
it.
and hopefully we'll hear more from you maybe next year.
Oh yeah.
Well,
There's a
Vince,
new Star
it was
Wars
great to see you. Thanks
game.
for stopping by the show today. We do have a little bit more news on Star Wars, so I'm going to toss it over to Dennis.
Yes, we want to see more news. Not Battlefront 2. I don't care about Battlefront 2. I want to hear about this
Hello
new
there.
Star Wars game,
My name
bro.
is Dennis. I work at DICE in Stockholm on Star Wars Battlefront 2.
I don't care about Battlefront
I'm
2.
really happy and excited to be here today, so thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. So
Darth Maul
we
with the
launched
robot
our
legs
game
would be hype.
in November of last year, and clearly we didn't get it quite right. So instead of coming out of the gate sprinting like we really wanted to, we had to take a step back and make sure that we were delivering the game that our players really wanted. So we decided to completely overhaul our progression system and add a bunch of new character cosmetics for players to collect instead. So from there, we added a new hunt mode inspired by the original Battlefront games that I loved personally, starting with the Ewoks on Endor. And
Ewoks!
Thank you. It turned out to be by far the most popular update of the game, and the team loved building Ewok Hunt. So, as you might know, we're currently in our Han Solo season with content from the movie coming next week. It's headlined by the new planet Kessel, a really dangerous place, and it features the return of one of our favorite modes,
we haven't
Extraction.
seen him.
So looking forward a little bit,
Bro, y'all
this
here.
summer, we will be
I want to hear about the
introducing a
Star
new
Wars
squad
game,
system
bro.
to the game, which will allow you
2019
to
count.
team up
One.
much easier
Yeah.
and play with your friends.
I want that new Star
We're
Wars game,
also
bro. Not
adding
this. I
a
don't
new
care about Battlefront.
Starfighter mode focused around
When's Nintendo
dogfighting
coming
with your
up?
hero ships.
I don't know, Kevin.
And looking
Nintendo's
ahead
on
a
what,
little
Tuesday?
bit more, we will also be delivering a new large-scale multiplayer sandbox experience focused around capturing command posts and attacking and taking out capital ships. But that's not all. We know that you have been
Wars.
asking for new heroes, villains, and planets from a certain era that features a very iconic Star Wars conflict. So I'm excited to confirm that Battlefront 2 this year will be going deep into the Clone Wars.
Clone Wars is pretty dope.
It's only
Wars
fitting
was a
that
great
we
time.
begin on the planet Geonosis, featuring multiple levels, including the largest
bug
level we
planet.
have ever built for Battlefront. So let's talk about the heroes and villains. First, let me introduce
General
the most
Grievous.
powerful droid, the leader of the most powerful droid army in the galaxy, General Grievous.
They got
And yes,
General
he will be going up
Grievous.
against my own personal favorite, Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan!
Finally making his debut in Battlefront after all these years. So, but we're not done. That's not it. They will not come alone. Joining them is the Dark
I
Lord
know this is Kylo
and leader
Ren's
of the Separatist
lightsaber,
Alliance,
but I took
Count
it from
Dooku,
him when I defeated him.
as well as someone to bring balance to the Force, Obi-Wan's unruly Padawan, Anakin Skywalker.
Ah, and they got Anakin.
The team
We
at
got
home
this, boy.
is extremely excited to be building all of these cool things. EA and DICE are committed to
Let's turn on.
Battlefront. We had a rough start, but I really think that this game has a bright future. Thank you very
There you
much
go.
for
There's a
playing the
noise.
game, providing us with your feedback, talking to us. Together, we will make this the greatest game that we can possibly build. There would be no Battlefront without you.
Obi-Wan.
So thank you. May the Force be with you,
May the Force
and
be with
enjoy
you.
the rest of E3. Thanks.
Now it's fire. That's fire. Turn off my lightsaber. They got some Star Wars up in here? What you say? Oh, this is that Yarn game. Yarn? What's the name of it? What is this called? Weave? Yarn? Thread? This is part 2. I got part 1 on my Xbox. I haven't touched it.
Hi, it's
Hi.
really good to see you.
It's good to see you too, bro.
In Unravel, we
Unravel,
use
that's
yarn
what it was.
to symbolize
I said weave.
love and the bond between people.
Yarn.
In our new game,
Yep.
we tear that bond
I
up
am
right
in.
at the start.
Battle.
You lose everything, including your spark. But when things are at their
I have to
darkest,
say, this game looks good though.
you find hope.
Oh,
and you
have
form
a friend.
a new bond. And your spark is rekindled. And it leads you off on an adventure. So welcome to Unravel 2.
Unravel 2. Ah, very
It's a
interesting.
game about fresh starts and second chances. These two little souls who refuse to give up and who build something new
I know what I
and
could
beautiful
do.
together.
Let me try
And the
something.
whole game is inspired by that spirit of optimism and togetherness. You see, it's all made to be played with two characters.
Two
you
players?
can play it alone, or you can play it in co-op with a friend.
One second,
but there's
guys.
always two characters there, sharing
I'm
one
gonna take
yarn
this off.
and working together to get through this adventure. This game, it's quite different from the first. It's both friendlier and more challenging, but above all, it's a lot more playful. And we think it's a worthy successor. And I want to show it to you now. So I brought some help. So please welcome Michael
Hold
to the
on one
stage.
second. That's my sub count. Let me get that off.
So a producer at Coldwood. And we're going to try to show you a little bit of what I'm talking about
move this
how you
out
can
your
play
way.
the game in co-op with yourself,
My bad,
essentially.
dudes. This out of the way. So they're going to show us co-op gameplay.
So this wasn't prepared.
There we are. So when you're playing it by yourself, you can essentially pick up the other character and carry them along through the more
so they're like
fast-paced segments of the game.
interwoven with each other.
And we actually tried to include a bit more of those because we figured that since it's a co-op game, we wanted to have more like thrill and danger and kind of wow moments. Places that were like
wow moments.
Fun and exciting. And then when you get to the more puzzly areas like this, when you're problem solving, you can split apart into two and switch back and forth between the two characters.
Bro, that chicken look real, bro.
That's how we've essentially designed all the problems and puzzles of the game, that you're always working together and helping each other out and utilizing this bond between you to overcome any obstacle that you come across. So I guess I'll jump in at this point.
Yeah, come join me. So
That's cool.
I'm going to be the red one.
Okay.
You'll be the blue one.
I'll be blue.
Unravel. Yeah, it looks cool.
A little celebratory flip there. And the bird is back. Oops.
Don't let the chicken get you. Or the turkey.
Playing it safely now. Oops. I'll swing.
Fall. I want to see what happens when the bird gets you.
Nice.
Let the chicken eat
I'll
you.
catch you.
Oh, this is pretty cool. I like games like
swing
this.
now? Okay, you go ahead.
Oh, wow.
So here it goes. Oh. Okay, this is the scary part. Let's see if we can do it. Got it?
Oh, it shows like a kid in the background.
Buster.
Oh, let him eat you.
Oh, sweet. Well done.
Wow, this game looks real good though, bro. It looks clean.
Okay, I'll go up and distract the grouse. You can.
I'll sneak up here.
Okay, your turn.
Yeah, look at me. Here you go.
Keep him over to the left. Now I'll go.
All right. I'll pull you up. There you go.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. This is dope. This is some dope stuff.
Now we can breathe again.
Yeah, finally.
Or can we?
What is that, a turkey?
So that's a quick little look at Unravel 2. Yeah, I
like
really
the first
hope you
one,
like
cool,
it.
quite.
And
the first one looked cool.
I
have it.
go,
Like I said, I have it on my
just
Xbox. I
send
just didn't get
some
it.
love to the team back home because
Again, shout out
working
to
on this game has been a
Josiah.
completely amazing team effort and so many levels, and everybody has
Yeah,
worked so
Rose
hard.
Boy
So
for subscribing.
there's a bunch of us from Coldwood here, and thank you to those, and thank you to everybody back home, and thank you. Love you.
The Rose Boy again. Thanks for subbing. Pokemon goes. Pokemon. Mango. Oh, that's cool. Well, this game looks real good though. Unravel DOS. Unravel
Thank you,
DOS.
Martin, and the brilliant team at
Or
Coldwood.
maybe this
The
isn't a
game
live
is
sub count because
really
it's not
strong.
refreshing.
These guys have done an amazing job, and it's clear that they have a
count is
lot
at
of passion,
51.70.
and I can't personally wait to play Unravel 2 with my kids. But what's even more amazing is that we will make Unravel 2 available to everyone today. Yep, you heard that right. You'll be able to take these two Yarnies on their next big adventure starting today. The game is finished, it's out.
More developers are doing this. You get the game right now.
So thank you, Martin, and thank you to the team at Coldwood.
That's
Back
crazy,
in 2015, we started on this journey with the original Unravel to seek out the most creative, independent developers and bring them into our EA Originals program. It's been our way of helping these creators bring their unique games to the world and to tell their stories. And last year, if you remember, Joseph Fiers was up here on stage representing his team at Hazelight and The Way Out.
Let me see if
And I think we all kind of remember that. And you might even remember him from the Game Awards as well. I think I did. Anyhow, in March, that game caught fire. It's innovative, it's fun, and it's something fresh and new, and you all loved it. We saw over 2 million players in the first 2 weeks.
All right, let me lower this again.
And A Way Out is such a huge success that Joseph and his team are expanding and moving into a new studio. So stories like this drive our industry, and it's why we will continue to work with independent developers to help them realize their dreams. Which leads us to our next EA Originals title, from a little game studio in Berlin called Joe My Games. When I met this team and I saw the game, I was instantly drawn.
Patrick Sutherland, that's Patrick Sutherland.
It's one that carries a very powerful and important message. And it's unlike anything we have ever done. So please welcome Connie Gepper to the stage from Joe My Games to tell you more about Sea of Solitude.
Sea of Solitude. Okay.
Thank you, Patrick. I still remember during the pitch how enthusiastic Patrick was, and that afterwards, like, our whole team, including me, were super excited. It actually feels a little bit the same right now. I'm pretty excited, maybe a little too excited. Thank you.
She's excited.
We are Yomai, a small indie game studio from Berlin, and we are developing Sea of Solitude, or
I thought she was about to say
SOS,
Sea of Thieves.
as we call it.
Well,
The whole journey from the very first concept to actually becoming a part of EA Originals is simply amazing. Let me tell you more about our game. When humans get too lonely, they turn into monsters.
I'm not a big fan of a lot of indie games. I mean, shout out to indie developers.
Core of everything.
Support indie developers.
You will see, hear, and hopefully feel while playing SOS. What makes this underlying concept so important and so unique is that nearly every human being can at least somehow relate to or remember the feeling of being lonely. In my case, I started writing the story when I felt the loneliest in my life. I think as an artist, you process your emotional world by letting it out and putting it into your art. I'm still amazed how the concept seems to just float out of me right into the hand and onto the paper. I think this is also why so many people can instantly connect with the game.
Okay, this is SOS, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not a made-up
SOS,
story,
we need a new
even
game
though
to be
that it
displayed.
takes place in a fantastic setting. In SOS, we try to show how people experience different kinds of loneliness, but also how outsiders, friends, and family see those who struggle. We achieve all this in playful ways so that players who wants to simply enjoy a fantastic experience can do so. But player who wants to look a bit deeper can reveal a whole emotional world beneath it all. Sea of Solitude is about a young woman named Kay, who is suffering from such strong loneliness that her inner feeling, the darkness, the anger, the hopelessness, worthlessness, turns to the outside and she becomes a monster.
Oh no.
The game is about finding out why
her
this
into a
happened to
monster? Lee Ren just dropped
the goal
5.
is to bring all those
Thanks,
emotions
bro.
into balance.
Thanks,
Some
Lee.
need to become bigger.
Lee Rand
Some
just
would be
donated
better
$5.
off a little smaller.
Thanks,
but
bro.
to embrace even your destructive part or your self-doubt in the same way you embrace your joy or your hope. This is what being human is all about.
Lee Rand,
and that's
you're the
what our
recent
game
donator.
is all about.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
what it's all about. Man, I should have been paying attention to her. Why y'all didn't let me pay attention to the lady, bro?
This world that I live in is empty and cold. The loneliness cuts me and tortures my soul.
Yo.
I'm
Well, that
no
was a little
child of destiny and no fortune, son. I've just chased you so long now. I'm too weak to run.
He's too weak to run.
A new day is here, but nothing is new. Alone in my room, I tremble for you.
Yeah, I'm the one.
Up, here we go.
I'm not the only one.
All right, let's see what Live is working with.
Are the one. We can shut you down, and we can put you on an island. Crossover, gather,
Up.
game.
Did they have like a My Park?
Be ready, because we're coming at you with the squad.
Crusher.
Say it how you want.
Curry. Oh, he got blocked.
Run as one, call next, or be the answer. As long as you hold your course.
This is it?
Just remember though, wherever
All right.
you call home, whatever your fit, or however you ball, you're on my court.
He said, you're on my court, bro.
I'm the one. I'm the one. I'm the one. And this is my squad.
Teamwork. NBA Live, September 7th. It's a shame how NBA Live used to be like.
My name's Shea Kivlin, aka Young Kiv. I'm from Seattle, Washington.
So
the only
big.
goal of mine is really to win the Mountain Belt.
Kiv's been going after that belt since 2016. At some point, he's going to need to get out of this quarterfinal and claim a major.
It's a big night for young Kiv. He's been stuck
Madden.
in the quarterfinals.
And here he is now in his first championship game, looking to accomplish a goal.
3rd and 4, throws it low. T.Y. drops it.
That was a phenomenal read, and Trini's got the lead.
40-19.
I hate losing way more than I love winning.
Oh, we have an incredible matchup. It's a rematch. Touchdown, Kev. He throws it high, and young Kev is going to be your champion.
Can I play you again?
You want to get smacked again on TV?
Happy face, no.
He said, I'll play you again, but you're going to get smacked.
Finally done it.
Madden.
Okay, baby, how you doing?
I've been good. You still recovering from that butt whooping?
Wow, already starting. Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Juju Smith-Schuster from the Pittsburgh Steelers. As you guys can see, king of touchdown
Them
celebration.
pants, though.
That's pretty fire.
You see the
I like that a
pants
lot.
my dude is wearing?
As you guys know, this is Young Kid, Madden 18, Madden champion. Like, give it up for Young Kid, y'all. Give it up.
You see the pants.
Young Kid, how has it been? You know, your success and your path, you know, to where you're at today.
It's I've always been a competitor. When I was in high
What's
school,
good?
I was
What's
playing
up,
baseball, I hurt
Guyana?
my arm.
Gaming.
So then I picked up Madden, and at first I was really bad. I was getting blown out online, but I kept at it. I put more and more time into it. Eventually, I made my first tournament, but I had a big decision. It was the same
Oh, it's the
time as my
same day as
graduation.
2K?
Wow. Okay. So the key to be the #1 player in
Yeah,
Madden
I
is
have to
hurt your
see
arm
how
in
they
baseball.
are before I get both.
That's #1. #2, You said you had the decision to go to your graduation or go to a tournament. So, like, what did you do?
I chased that money. I still got my diploma, but I chased that money.
There you go. We're out here chasing money. That's awesome. Okay, now the past few years, how has it been for you? I know you had some ups and downs.
Are they going to announce anything
been tough.
for the
I've
Switch?
had a lot of devastating losses. I've been so close so many times. I made the final on TV and got blown out by all those losses. It made me gain a lot of mental toughness, and that's why I got this belt.
Okay. That's awesome. That belt is so amazing. There's a lot of, bling on that belt for you. Well, today, EA Play, first look at the Madden 19 trailer. Super excited. It's going to be so fun. It's lit. I honestly wish I can stay right here and talk to you guys forever. But I'm not going to bore you guys. We're going to go out. I'm going to try to take this belt, round 2. So we're out. Have a good day.
Madden. Game engine footage.
You've worked your whole life to get to moments like these. To the very top of the mountain. You battle through the pain and failure. All just to get to this place.
Let's go.
Where you've been told legends are born.
Eli Manning.
You fall so you can rise.
Prescott.
And you rise so that you can truly see.
Brady.
That it was really never about reaching the end of the road at all. But about all the moments that got you here.
Oh, toss right. Run up the middle. Face mask. He went through it. Oh, he broke the tackle. He's gone. Oh, safety got whoop! Oh.
You were in their position. Would you let the moment define you?
Oh, he got hit.
Or would you define the moment?
Is it going to be a touchdown? No, it's a Cleveland Browns. You know they ain't going to make the Browns win. Madden 19. Bro, please announce it for the Switch. Come on, show the Switch some love, EA. Hey, Madden 19.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Coming to the
I'm
Switch.
Nefanius, professional
No, but they
shoutcaster,
just said PC.
here alongside Redwood
They
Studios
ain't say
General
nothing about the
Manager
Switch.
Michael Martinez.
They tried the Switch.
How you doing today?
I'm super excited to be here.
Yeah, we're going to do this presentation a little bit differently and give you your first look at a brand new mobile game in a live winner-take-all
Oh, that's it with
head-to-head
Madden.
match.
That's it with Madden.
Michael,
they didn't
why
announce
don't you
it.
tell us the rules?
Sure thing.
They
The
didn't
objective
announce
is
anything.
straightforward.
They
Destroy
didn't announce
the opponent's
anything.
base to win. Unit control,
They didn't
super
announce the
simple.
platforms.
Just tap the destination, unit automatically moves there. The most efficient way to destroy the opponent's base is with this giant nuclear missile in the center of the map.
I don't know what you
Control
mean.
the missile by standing on a majority
Oh,
of the control
in
points.
NBA 19.
A bar fills up while
okay.
the missile is possessed.
Well, I see,
Whoever controls the missile when the bar fills up
Live is
fires the
fire.
missile.
I mean,
takes 2 missiles
2K
to destroy the
was
enemy's
fire, bro.
base and win. That's it.
Sounds great, Michael.
Yeah,
Well,
it
enough
doesn't-
talking
doesn't
about it.
look
Let's,
like it is,
let's
bro.
get to this match.
Absolutely.
All right,
We'll see,
ladies
though.
and gentlemen, we have an awesome matchup lined up for you here today. Fighting for the blue side of the room. If you could please give a cheer for one of the most formidable RTS players there is. Make some noise for In Control.
Yes. Are you kidding me right now? They're about to show. They
His
about to
opponent,
show
fighting for
a
the red
mobile
side of the
game?
room, a competitive mobile gaming phenomenon. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Nick at Night.
Is EA really doing this right now? Why have a mobile game on your E3 stage? Now watch Nintendo have Mario
Mike,
Kart
it's going to be a real
Mobile.
clash of these gaming
Yeah,
styles
it
and the
is.
competitive backgrounds that these players have. It should be a great
Totally.
match.
It really is.
Come
I can't
on,
wait.
bro.
All right,
I never
are
liked
the
these kind of
players
mobile
ready?
games.
Let's get this thing going.
Ready to go. I'm ready to go. Let's do it.
All right, let's kick this
Oh,
off.
well.
Nice
Nothing we
little
can do
strategy
about it.
game
Go watch
for
it.
you out there. It's a good genre. I'm very excited for this. The players are loading in, and we are
Loading
ready to
into the
kick
match. Here we go.
this off. As the players' bases have been deployed and the action begins like any strategy game. Economy will be the focus. We have a
Right.
harvester to start things off. Nothing too crazy yet.
Nothing too crazy.
Now the infantry is going to come out to hold that top point. Both players, of course, trying to take that position. Nick at Night being able to reach it a little bit first in a strategy game. That flank position that In Control is going from the top side, also very important as Nick at Night's forces have to circle around the center.
Right, let's see if he's able to create a 2-on-1. Is he able to get there? Looks like he's getting there.
If you're just now tuning in, make sure you click subscribe. Your name will pop up on the stream. You get a live shout out for subscribing.
The units that you're going to use when you deploy them will have a huge impact. Your micromanagement of your forces and protecting that economy as well.
Yep. Nick at Night with some attack bikes in the top. There he is.
And In Control placing the turret on the top right side to help cover that Rhino as attack bikes move towards the northwest position. We can see that the missile is beginning to ready and firing that. That takes out half your base. The most important objective on the map is to hold those control zones.
Right, and In Control making a lot of progress to that far right side of the match.
He's done a great job of holding that down with the turret, and now he's redeploying his vehicles to the south side, bringing out more infantry to deal with the attack bikes. And as that economy ramps up, of course, we're seeing bigger and more powerful units come out. We have there the drill pod coming in the left side to help flank those
some flamethrowers. Right, absolutely. Again, those are going to tear through those infantry.
Yeah, and In Control brings out his first tank. That's going to be used to try and help push back these smaller forces as he makes his way to the south side. That missile passing halfway now. Both zones
and
control of Nick at Night.
young
He will have the
Amethyst,
missiles.
thanks for
We see it starts to
subbing, bro.
point towards In Control's base.
Let's see if In Control can get around to that
Young
top corner, able to
Amethyst,
hold
thanks
that
for
missile.
subbing, bro.
He does contest the missile, putting it into the yellow position.
A mobile game.
Very important, of course, blocking the pathing of those units is another big factor for this strategy. Holding those locations is so crucial as In Control begins to secure the northwest spot. Another tank's going to come out from Nick at Night to take it out, but now he's bringing out the Pitbull as well to help lock down that north position.
This missile is very, very close to firing. Let's see what's going to happen.
With another turret, In Control flanks. He takes the top, that missile, and that fires off.
Wow.
And Nick at Night, one shot away from being knocked out here, as the next one will start to ready up in just a moment's time. In Control's very heavy artillery forces are doing a great job at taking control of the map.
Yep.
And we can see as more of Nick at Night's forces move up towards that north position, those harvesters, of course, very crucial.
We don't care about no mobile game.
As your economy allows you to get these big late game units. The units are going to come out a bit more slowly as you get more of them on the field. But In Control, just spreading his forces out, trying to hold this advantage that he's had so far.
Nick at Night is trying to get in there, but there's a great turret placement from In Control, blocking and just ripping through again those infantry.
And we see In Control now moving his tank towards
another drill pod we're seeing with some flame tanks.
They're still playing the mobile game.
Bring in the flank, of course, those flame guys do
Come
amazing
on,
damage to the infantry, help to
Game
clean that out.
right here.
Meanwhile, two more tanks coming out from Nick at Night to try and secure those positions. He brings out the laser infantry on the south side as well to deal with that tank. Going for counters, trying to scout out and see what your opponent is doing and make the proper response is so important.
Absolutely. Nick at Night cruising around, thinking about harassing those harvesters, coming around the far side for those rhinos. Looks like he's really pressing it.
You see that missile is starting to get close to firing with 3 zones In Control for Nick at Night, looking to set things back the other way.
This
In
is
Control
boring,
trying to rally his
bro.
forces around. He doesn't want to engage with just 1 or 2 units. He wants to move all of them together, create a good flank position, and take over that south.
And we're seeing the first mech units from In Control. This is the Wolverine.
They
Gonna rip that missile. Watch out for this missile.
And Nick at
There
Night's
it
gonna
goes.
fire that one off and settle for next missile is gonna end it.
Next missile wins. Let's see what happens.
We'll have control.
Yes,
Wolverines,
please
as you
end
pointed
it.
out, for In Control coming out to try
Blow
and deal
each
with
other
these
up
forces.
already.
But Nick at Night's done a great job of getting map presence and now also harassing the economy of
There he
In
is.
Control.
Yep. Wow. Okay, we've got our first mammoth tank on the board. If In Control can get this in position, he's going to do some serious damage.
That missile just past halfway ready. He's also bringing out his first air unit.
Wow.
To deal with those.
A lot going on here.
It's got a lot of range, that big boy, and In Control just needs to hold
This missile is nearly going to fire.
It can be
That's
stolen
80%.
at any.
Where's it going to go? Is he going to be able to get it off?
He's got it, Max.
There it is.
He's gonna take it.
Oh.
Defeating Nick at
That
Night
was
here,
legit.
2-1.
That was
Blown to bits.
Amazing. What a
Booyah.
map. Thank you so much.
That was awesome.
Yawn. I see what you did. Quiet line
Mammoth
with the
tank,
EA.
so I've done my job.
Absolutely.
That was awesome. I saw a little bit of everything right there.
Yawn.
Yeah. Let's
That
hear
was
it for
a
Nathanius.
yawn.
Nick at Night and In Control.
Boring.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw was the worldwide reveal of Command & Conquer Rivals.
Nobody care about that.
Rivals
Don't nobody care
reimagines
about
the real-time
that,
strategy experience for mobile. We're giving
nobody care
players
about that, bro.
complete, continuous control of their armies.
He ain't going to Golden
quick,
State.
competitive head-to-head matches.
If he was going to do that, he should have done that 2
fueled
years
by
ago.
skill and strategy. Now, Rivals will be coming to iOS and Android devices. but I'm excited to announce that Android players can play the pre-alpha today. So head to the Google Play Store, search Command & Conquer Rivals.
Why Android?
The studio has been having an absolute
Why
blast
not
playing this
iPhone,
game.
bro?
We can't wait for you to play. Please let us know
Why
what you
not
think.
iPhone,
Thank you.
bro? Mobile game of the year. Yes. Is this a trailer for this game? Rocket launch. Come on. Well, Command & Conquer is pretty popular, but just never been my thing.
Command & Conquer for a new generation. Now, before we close the show with a spectacular epic anthem, I wanted to share a few final things. I am blessed to be able to work with some of the most creative people on the planet who come to work every day to create amazing entertainment. And what I can say about all of those teams and what I can say about us is that we are always trying to learn and listen and strive to be better. And so as you look at the 10 experiences that you're going to see today, and as you play games this week, there's some things we hope come through. First, that at the very core is choice. Is that you as players get to choose how you play, what you play, when you play, and what devices you play on. That in making those choices, you feel you are treated fairly.
I think they're going to end it with
Anthem. No one is given an unfair advantage or
dope,
disadvantage for how they choose to play. That for every moment that you invest, we know that you put so much of your life into the games we make, and that for every moment that you invest, you feel like you are rewarded and you are given value for that investment.
Why, thank you for telling
And most importantly, that the games are fun, that we move past the grind, and that these are experiences that truly enhance your lives. And so, as we think through all the things that we're trying to do, know that we want to be better and that we want to make great games. And that as much as we love making games and as much as you love playing them, there's something that is even greater that we can do together.
What's that?
The power of this community when we come together to do amazing things is profound. Last weekend was the 3rd year of our Play to Give program, where we show the world how the power of play can be a positive force for social
all of
impact.
this
Millions
will
of
be
you
cut
there
out during Nintendo
participated
stuff because
in
ain't nobody
9
gonna be on
in-game
stage.
challenges
We're
in
just
our
gonna see games.
logging
We
millions
just
of
wanna see
hours
games.
in support of Play to Give. And to celebrate that, we contributed a
EA
total of
needs to
$1
stop
million
having E3.
to 3 charities that share our vision for a more inclusive world.
I feel you, bro.
A world where representation
Just give it up, EA.
and equality are not something we strive for, they are the standards.
I know, Jesse.
And where bullying and exclusion are not an everyday threat. These 3 organizations, the United Nations He for She, PACE's National Bullying Prevention Center, and Ditch the Label, an anti-bullying organization, all are doing great work, and we're proud to support them through Play to Give. And thank you for your support. Thousands of us at EA and millions of you together doing immeasurable good because we love games. Thanks for being with us, and thanks for the incredible privilege of making games for all of you. Now, without further ado, let's take a look at Anthem.
All right, Anthem. Anthem is dope.
The gods vanished.
This is the best looking
and
video
left
game
our world in chaos.
ever made.
Creating.
But I have to say this. The graphics
Altering.
alone can't do it for me.
Destroying. The anthem is all that remains.
When does this game come out?
There's a storm coming.
Villainous.
These walls can't protect
Well,
us
my
forever.
expectations weren't that high. Get somebody put in the sponsor chat. Sleepy Boo. I see you, Chuck Frank. What's up, dude?
Something is out there.
Something is out there.
It wants to destroy us all.
This is like a CGI though. Release date. I mean, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna get the game, but just curious to see when the game's gonna come out. No release date. No release date. All that. Okay.
How cool was that trailer? You guys have seen it a couple times, and it's still cool every time I see it. So I know all of you, like me, have had tons of questions about Anthem since last year because we're all BioWare fans. So we're going to do something a little bit different for the rest of the show, and we're going to take a deep dive into Anthem. So I'm going to bring out some members of the BioWare team to chat with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Casey Hudson, Mark Dara, and Kathleen Rutzart.
Woo! Woo!
All right, thanks guys. Thanks for coming out today. Just got a little game to show, right? Yep. It's going to be very exciting. So Casey, we're going to go ahead and just jump right in and get started with you. So now we know that you all started, or Casey, you started your career at BioWare way back in the day, but you took a couple years off. But before you came back, you actually worked on Anthem before you left.
Yeah, that's right. So, you know, first of all, it's amazing to be back. It's awesome to be making games for BioWare fans. You know, we have the best fans. So it's been super satisfying to come back to it. And, you know, I just want to be able to continue the legacy of the studio. And that's kind of where it started with Anthem, is just thinking about, you know, what is the evolution of a BioWare game? And we wanted to create a brand new world for people to discover, you know, a whole new world of story and character. But we also wanted to do something that was, you know, more of a dynamic and living world, a game that would change every time you came back and played it. We also wanted to do something where, you know, if you wanted to invite your friends into it, then you could do that as well. So that was really the initial vision of the game, not an MMO, not a multiplayer game with story sort of bolted on this side, but something new and different, and I think the team has really captured that vision over the years.
Oh, more talking.
Your fans
I know, Mike.
really love the stories from BioWare. But I think we're kind of curious.
Siobhan in the main chat say Reggie is laughing his butt off right now.
A great story for BioWare is really about characters that you can have a connection with,
You're right,
choices you get to make, and
You're
feeling like the
right,
story is
bro.
about you. In
You
a lot
are
of multiplayer games, those
right,
things
Armando,
get
dude.
diluted because you're mixing multiplayer and storytelling into the same areas. Now, you can build a solution to that, but you have to really build it into the core of the game. And that's what we've tried to do with Anthem.
I think this is,
It's what we call our world, my story.
Early
so when you're
concept,
out in the open world, the world is really dangerous, and you're focused on your mission. And this is where other players get to play with you. The thing that's really interesting about this, it's unique for Anthem, is that this is a living shared world. So whether there's weather
Somebody said
or
Nintendo save
it's
us.
nighttime, what we're experiencing together. Everyone that's playing Anthem at a moment is seeing the same thing. And this is what we mean when we talk about our world.
Save us.
It's a shared world that we all experience together. But then when I finish my mission, I come back to a base like Fort Tarsus. And this is a single-player experience. I turn in my rewards, I talk to some characters, I experience the choices of my
No
actions.
multiplayer?
And
This
this is
game is
where
gonna
your
have
story
multiplayer?
really lives and breathes.
We don't know yet.
And by doing it this way, we're able to combine that impact and agency of a single-player story with the fun of teaming up with your friends to play co-op in combat.
And we're also designing it so that we can add story for years to come. So one of the first things that we hear when, from our community is they want to continue to play in our worlds. When they've finished Mass Effect or Dragon Age, players want more story. And so we've designed Anthem in a way that we can actually add more story for years to come. And it could be anything. A new moment with a character that you've grown to love, or an event in the world that deepens the lore, or an entirely new storyline and plot.
Well, I'm certainly not going to complain about more story. I don't think anybody out there is going to either. So Kathleen, I wanted to ask you, from a writing perspective, since you are the lead writer, can you speak to what it's like to create a new world like Anthem from the beginning?
Well, what's really exciting for us,
Nope, AJ, you didn't miss a thing. Oh, I need to scroll down in the chat. My bad.
The designers, the artists, is that we're creating something new and mysterious for players to discover.
It has multiplayer?
So at the heart of the premise of Anthem is a world left unfinished by the gods. But the gods left behind their massive tools, and those tools are in constant conflict with this unknowable force called the Anthem of Creation. And the chaos of those things pushing against each other means that the world is constantly being reshaped in new and unpredictable ways.
Yeah, violent storms, mutated creatures, gigantic monsters. It's a dangerous environment that you need to wear a suit of powered armor, a javelin, to be safe in.
Game looks good.
Now, something I think a lot of players out there maybe don't stop to think about is just how much work goes into creating a new intellectual property, or IP, as we've been saying. Now, you know, we've seen all these different creatures, and Mark, you mentioned the storms. What's the process of creating a game like from scratch?
Yeah, it's something we've done a few times at BioWare.
And that was
really the hardest part is getting started, just kind of getting off the blank page. So what we try to do is we think about the new experiences that we're trying to unlock for players. So like, what is the fantasy fulfillment? What are the new things you actually get to go and do that are different from what you've played before? So that's where we start. And then once we think about those things, you know, that's the power of creating new IP, especially for games, is that you actually get to build a whole fictional universe that's meant to bring out a certain experience.
Stop lying, bro.
And then once we do that, then we still need to build all the rest of the stuff, and what unlocks us creatively is to think about like principles around art style, tone, and even the technology and the politics of our new world. And then from there, we can actually go and build out every last detail.
Yeah, and one of the unique challenges for Anthem is that it's a world, an experience that's meant to feel alive, like it's happening right now. And so the world is always changing, whether the storms, seasons, and yeah, it's a really great concept to write for, because what it means is it gives us the opportunity to drop into the world, almost in real time, a dramatic event that changes the world for everyone. And that could be anything from gameplay to lore.
I mean, all of the moving parts in the dynamic world sound really cool, the way that they sound like they're going to come together. But even though there's obviously a lot going on, it really all comes back to your character. So let's talk about who we're going to be playing as and why we're fighting these crazy beasts.
So you are a freelancer, uniquely skilled to pilot these Javelin exosuits. And you need those suits to survive and fight in this world, because the world will kill you. But on top of that, our ancient rivals, the Dominion, have they've discovered a way, they think, to weaponize the Anthem of Creation. And so we
this
need
is
to
coming into
stop
2020.
them and protect the people of Tarsus.
No, I've heard power armor a couple different things. Is it a suit? Is it a javelin? Like, what's the
this is the last game they're showing. I'm heading out.
Javelins, and there are 4.
I'll be back on later.
And they each have
you guys
unique
tell me
abilities.
what I missed.
There's the Ranger.
I'm heading out, dudes.
And then there's the Colossus.
Does Obi-Wan have an anti-hype hat?
And finally, the Storm.
Yeah, so
dudes, thanks for stopping by, watching this boring stream.
But the thing to remember is, like Kathleen said, you're not your suit. You are a freelancer, a pilot, which means you can decide which suit you want to use based on your mood, based on the mission you want to engage in, or the javelins that your friends are using. So
I'm going to be
really what this allows us to do is
peace out, dudes. Let me read what you guys are saying in the chat.
Look like they're built from the materials of the world.
Why is
So
this
they
sounding
each
like
have
how
their own
Destiny
unique
was?
abilities. Let's take a
It
look
was.
at the Ranger now.
Having
The Ranger is
your
a
boy
more
chuckle.
generalized suit.
Yeah, the
able
best
to,
part of the
to
conference
do a lot of different
was a
things,
mobile game. Oh, they're showing gameplay.
Really designed for up close and personal combat, one-on-one for the most part. The Colossus is heavier, more specialized, but able to really pack in big weapons that let them devastate the battlefield.
Boom.
I'm just going to say the Storm looks like it's going to be my favorite. I'm sure you guys out there are picking your faves right now, too.
I'm heading out.
So the Javelins look awesome, but we're going to take a couple questions right now. So Casey tweeted.
No more questions. All right, deuces. Peace.
People out there
We
to
out of
submit
here.
questions. And the first one is going
Bye.
to be